Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another hair care review. Today is featuring Ethnic Girls hair care line. So today I have their low porosity line. Unfortunately, I do struggle with low porosity hair. Getting my hair to absorb the product, it usually takes about 2 to 3 days for my hair to fully dry. So I'm actually really excited to go ahead and try this. So to start, we have their shampoo here. See, there we go. Their super hydrating low porosity shampoo, and just look at the bottle. Like, it is so cute. I love their logo. Like, it's just adorable. We have the hair mask, the low porosity hair mask. We have the leave-in conditioner. And then last but not least, we have their mega growth oil. So I am super excited to try all of these. I feel like all of the products are a very good size. So yeah, I will put exactly how much. Oh, I didn't even realize they have like the backs of the product has like the ingredients list and everything. Like, this is so adorable. Make sure y'all follow them on social media and support their brand. I'll list their socials here. But yeah, I just think these are so cute. I will put on the screen how much I paid for this. I don't remember off the top of my head, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get in the shower. Let's see how these products work. So I have gel in my hair from slick backs and everything else, so I'm extremely excited to see how these products are going to work. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, so now we're gonna move into the styling portion of the video. So I have the leave-in conditioner right here. Unfortunately, this kit did not come with a gel, so I'll be using a gel of my choice. But let's go ahead and get into the styling. So today I decided that I am gonna give you guys the backstory of me transitioning my hair. So for those of you who do not know, I was a relaxed girly. My mom put a relaxer in my hair as a child, And like, I used to have long, beautiful, naturally curly hair, and it was so hard to manage. So once the relaxers became the it thing, she definitely put a relaxer in my hair, and I can say that it chopped my hair up. Like, my hair didn't really get past my shoulders after that. So yeah, that was a journey in itself, just trying to manage the new relaxed version of my hair. So in high school, I decided that I wanted to go natural. I seen so many girls around, you know, school with their hair just naturally curly, and I thought it was so beautiful. And I begged my mom. I was like, Mom, can I please go natural? She's like, no, like, you don't know how to take care of, you know, your naturally curly hair. Like, I don't want you, you know, walking around looking crazy. I don't want people to be talking about you, which was understandable. And I'm glad she did let me do it in high school, because I would have been like a mess. I didn't know how to take care of my hair. So I cut my hair into a pixie style. So I will insert clips, of course, but I had my hair cut into a pixie cut, and I had like a little blonde patch. Peep the blonde while I have blonde in my hair. But this was years ago. This was 6 years ago now. But yeah, so I cut my hair into this pixie cut, and I had the sides real low. So I just knew that once I got into college, like once I started college, that I was just gonna go ahead and cut my hair. Like, I was gonna let my hair grow out from the pixie cut and just cut off all of the relaxed pieces, right? So summer 2018, I decided to go ahead and cut it. I got scissor happy, very scissor happy, and I literally had patches in my hair. Like, I was just cutting, like, I cut it in the back. I couldn't even see back there. I was just cutting away. So I literally had to shave my head because it was so bad. But at that point, I didn't care, because I was wearing wigs anyway. So I was like, you know what, my hair will, because it was towards like the beginning of summer. So I was like, okay, well, by the time I actually start school, I'll have like a teeny weeny afro. So actually, it did not work out, that first cut, you know, because it was so patchy. So when it grew back in, if you know anything about like hair and stuff like that, it grew back in kind of patchy. So I basically had to shave my head twice, which was fine. So I shaved it again, and this time I had got a design because I was getting ready to start school. So I was like, no one really knows me, even though, you know, in high school, since I stayed in my state, I did have, you know, quite a few of them go to the same college as me. But at that point in my life, I just did not care what others thought. Like, I knew that I wanted to be a natural hair girl. So this was a step moving closer towards that goal of mine. I did not care. So anyways, moving forward, you know, me and my best friend, we decided to shave our heads together. Like, we were talking about it since high school. Like, I want to shave my head, I want to shave my hair, like, yada yada yada. So we actually went through with it. We both started college with our head shaved. And so now get to college, and my hair is starting to grow. Like, I've got this teeny weeny afro, which I am so ecstatic to have, but I just do not know how to take care of it. I do not know how to take care of it. So I'm asking my best friend, because she was a natural hair girly too. But the thing about her cutting her hair, she had a nice afro before she shaved her head. Me, I was relaxed. So I went into a whole new situation where she was just starting over. So I'm asking her, okay, well, what do you put in your hair? Like, how do you take care of it? She was like, I don't really know, you know, I just put conditioner in my hair. So mistake number one, I was putting conditioner in my hair and that was it. Like, I would literally wake up every day and put conditioner in my hair. Like, I would, when I got in the shower, I was washing my hair and putting conditioner, and that was my whole routine. That was my whole routine. And I was using the Aussie brand. I remember that. I love the way it smells, the Aussie brand. If you are just transitioning into natural hair, I would say like the Aussie is a good brand, like a good starter brand. At least it was for me. Everybody's hair is different. So as I was putting conditioner in my hair every day, my hair was kind of like falling out at the same time because I wasn't taking care of it. I thought I was, but my hair was dry and brittle. Because I didn't do anything but put conditioner in it. I would wake up, basically, if it wasn't a wash day, I would just wet my hair and put conditioner. That was it. So I remember going to work one day, and at that point in my life, I thought I was doing everything right. So, you know, my hair, the way it looked, I was happy because I was like, this is how natural hair is supposed to look. Like, I look good. I don't care what nobody else say. And mind you, my curls were there. They just weren't defined. They were very frizzy because I wasn't taking care of it. So I remember going to work. At this point, I was working at a gas station, and I was working in the kitchen. This one customer came and she ordered something on the screen. I turned around and it was like an ice cream, like a milkshake or something. So it wasn't something that would take a long time. So by the time she finished shopping and went to pay and everything came back, I had just finished her order. Well, the customer did not add whipped cream and cherry on top of their milkshake, and they became upset with me. And I was explaining to her, like, hey, it's no big deal. I can add the whipped cream and cherry on there for you. But next time, like, if you want it done a certain way, just don't forget to hit the button. Well, she kind of took things out of context and got very upset with me and literally tried to embarrass me in front of the whole store. And she pointed out my hair wasn't done. Like, your nappy hair and nappy headed, you fill in the blanks. Like, she was going off and she was eating, rightfully so. So from that moment on, I decided that I was going to start taking care of my hair and learn more. So I got on YouTube University, like we are here right now. I got on YouTube University and I was learning about products for 4C hair, and I went on my journey. So I went from putting conditioner in my hair every day to, you know, actually using a leave-in conditioner, a curl cream, and a gel, detangling my hair. I would wrap my hair, you know, use a bonnet at night. I was not sleeping with a bonnet, girl. Not even a satin pillowcase, just like going to bed because I knew that all I had to do was wake up. I just had to wake up and put some conditioner in my hair. So I didn't feel as if there was a need for it, right? So next, I finally got my hair, sorry y'all. So I finally got my hair nice and defined how I want it. But as my hair got longer, I just kind of fell out of love with it. And I decided that I needed a change. And you know what I did? I bleached my hair. So, tip number 2. If you're going to bleach your hair, make sure you keep up with the maintenance, okay? Make sure you maintain the color. make sure you're doing your deep conditioners. Make sure, you know, your hair mask deep conditioners. Make sure you're detangling your hair. Make sure you're using products that are aimed towards color treated hair. Okay, because I wasn't doing any of those things, and can you imagine what happened to my hair? It broke off. It broke off. I was finally getting this nice healthy afro, and it's like I started completely over. So that was mistake number 2 for me. I love the color. The color looked good, but as I kept maintaining the color, because if you know anything about those teeny weeny afros, you know they do grow pretty fast. But imagine this is my hair right here. Just this is how long my afro is. Half of it was colored, half of it was natural, and I didn't like that phase. Like, it was either cut the color out or bleach my hair again. So you know what I did? I continued to bleach and bleach and bleach, and I never used any type of hair mask or deep conditioner. So you know what I did? I got back on this app called YouTube, and I figured out what I needed to do. So I started using hair mask and hot oil treatments and things like that to cater to my naturally curly hair. So make sure you guys are using products that aim towards your hair. If you have colored hair, which there's nothing wrong with having colored hair. You can have colored hair and have healthy hair. A lot of people feel like you have to have one or the other, and you don't. You can have both. So I finally did that. Then moving on to mistake number 3, not getting trims. Make sure you guys are getting your trims or trimming your hair yourself. Even if you have to look on YouTube, because I know sometimes, you know, you can't get into a salon, you know, get that silk press so they can trim your hair. Trim your hair yourself. Put your hair into plaits or some little braids or whatever, and trim the ends. Just a quick little trim. You don't have to cut 5 inches off your hair, but you need to make sure you're getting your trims. So what I like to do is I trim my hair 4 times a year. At the end of every season, there you go. Because you want to go into the next season with good vibes, good hair, healthy hair, all of that. So make sure at the end of every season you are trimming your hair, because that's how split ends occur. So that was mistake number 3 for me. I was not trimming my hair, and my hair was splitting up the shaft literally. So not only was I not using the correct products, I had I bleached my hair, so that was causing it to break off. Then I wasn't getting my trims, so as my hair was growing, it was also breaking off as well. So I was like, why am I'm not getting any retention? Because essentially I wasn't taking care of my hair and doing the things that needed to be done. So that was mistake number 3, not trimming my hair. Now I can say that I live in a different area now than where I went to college. So of course, like, there are different factors that, you know, cater to my hair, like the humidity and, you know, weather permitting, whatever. In the summertime, you know, if it's really hot, you got to put more oils and things like that. So I would say make sure you just kind of pay attention to that, because I've definitely learned to oil my scalp a lot more than what I have been doing, and it has been working for me. So just make sure to listen to your hair, water your hair. I try to wash and style my hair once a week. I know some people, they do 2 and 3 times a week. Try not to overwash your hair, because that's not good either. If you overdo it, that's not good either. So like I said, I try to wash and style my hair once a week. It works for me. If I have to, twice a week because I am active. I do go to the gym and I sweat a lot. You sweat in your hair, so, and especially in the summertime, it's hotter, you're sweating, and last thing you want is for there to be smells coming from your hair. So make sure you guys are washing and catering to your hair, because your hair is your crown. It is. It's one of the first things people see, when they look at you. So you want to take care of your hair just like you take care of anything else, So I would say those were my 3 biggest mistakes transitioning into natural hair. I'm not a pro or anything, you guys. I'm just trying to prevent you guys from making the same mistakes that I have. So yeah. All right, you guys. So I am officially done with my hair. I think my hair looks really good. The curls are defined, very defined. Let me do a shake test for y'all. All right, you guys. So last but not least, I'm gonna go in with the oil. If it'll focus. Yeah. I'm gonna just put some drops of oil on my scalp. This oil smells really good. I don't know how I feel about this dropper, because this is like the end. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, so it's not pointed, so like a lot of it comes out at once, so just be mindful of that. But the oil feels good on my scalp and it smells good, so yeah. But all right, you guys, it's almost 9 a.m. where I'm at, so I'm gonna come back in about 12 hours. I'm gonna let my hair air dry. I usually let my hair air dry. I'm not really like a blow dry or diffuse girl. I tried it before, but it just makes my hair frizzy. I don't know if it's just because I'm low porosity and my hair is not really absorbing the product as I dry it. So I'm gonna let my hair air dry, and I will come back later and give you guys an update. But so far, I am just loving the way these curls are looking. Very defined, very nice. So yeah. Hello everyone. So it is currently day 4 of this wash and go. I can say these styling products really did absorb well into my hair. My hair feels like right now it's a little bit dry. I got the oil. I'm gonna put some oil in my hair, but it doesn't feel crunchy. It doesn't feel like weighed down. Like, it's very lightweight. I feel like my hair really did take well to the products, and it's flowy, girl. Usually by day like 2 or 3, because I said I do air dry, my hair starts to get a little more frizzy and it doesn't really move. But yesterday I was out and about. I had a graduation to attend. I'll insert like a picture, like a crop picture, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But literally my hair, I have a side part, but my hair was like flowing in the wind, and my hair don't do that. My hair doesn't do that. So that was a new one for me. But I'm not gonna ramble too much. Let's go ahead and take my hair down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this off here. Pull it out some. There we go. So I just kind of play with it to get it to my liking. Of course, I do put new gel and stuff right here every day. Let me go ahead and take these puffs out. I showed y'all how I sleep with my hair in the last video, so I was like, I'm not gonna bore them and show them with that again. But I'm just taking down my hair right now. Like, you see, My hair is moving, girl. It's moving, and it still smells pretty good. I can't lie. So here we go. I've been loving like a side part lately. Usually I do a middle part or just no part at all. Just kind of have the front like a bang and just let it do what it wants to do. But I've just been loving a side part lately. Something about it just been giving everything for me. So yep. And the curls, y'all, are still very defined. Y'all see them. Don't mind this pimple patch though, y'all. Don't mind the pimple patch. I had a breakout right here. It was a big one too. So, but other than that, y'all, like, look at my hair. I'm gonna give y'all a close-up. Like, look how defined those curls are. And y'all, it's day 4. Like, it's literally day 4. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in my hair. So I'm gonna oil my scalp first. On my scalp, and then I will put some in my hands and rub it through my hair. And then I will give you guys a final review of the products. So here we go. But this oil smells so good, y'all. Like, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Just rub it in my hands. Kind of just rub it throughout my hair. Fluffing it out, girl. Fluff it. Fluff it out or use a pick. Fluff it out. Either way, fluff your hair. Either do it with your hands or with the pick. I don't feel like I'm long enough yet. Like, my afro is long enough yet for a pick, so I don't use a pick. But fluff your hair, girl. And don't forget to fluff the back, because you don't want the front to be all puffy and curly and then the back of your hair is just like flat. So don't neglect the back of your head just because no one can see it. It still deserves love. Oh yes, you guys. Y'all see it? It's moving, girl. I'm getting me some length on there. Yes. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and review the products. Let me go get them and then I'm gonna give y'all my final review. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and get into the review. So I'm gonna start by reviewing the super hydrating low porosity shampoo. Now with this, it didn't have a smell, like a scent to it. So if that's something that you really like, that's for you. Me personally, I felt like it didn't give me a good lather in my hair. Y'all will see. I washed my hair with it about 3 times. And I just feel like, one, I felt like I had to use a lot of the product, and 2, it just didn't give me that very sudsy feeling. My hair felt like, it basically felt like a co-wash. It didn't feel like a shampoo. So will I purchase the shampoo again? Probably not, unless they come out with more of a clarifying shampoo or something that's going to take all the gel and things that I put in my hair throughout the week, but I don't feel like that really took all of the extra products and stuff out of my hair. So next I went in with the hair mask. This, I really like this. This was lightly scented as well. I'm gonna spell it again. Yeah, it's very lightly scented, but I like this. I really do like this. It wasn't too thick. I mean, look at this pump, so it can't be too thick, but I felt like it really took well in my hair. Next time I try it, I'm definitely going to use my heat cap with it and let it sit on my hair for maybe like 15-20 minutes. But my hair actually loved that. I had good slip with it. I was able to detangle my hair without feeling like, oh my gosh, like I just need to cut it, because the brush is not going through. This has good slip. Like, hair mask, 9 out of 10. Me personally, I would like it to have a scent, like a stronger scent, but other than that, I love that hair mask. This shampoo, I'm going to rate it like a 6 out of 10. Like, it wasn't a terrible shampoo, but I don't co-wash my hair. I like to really get a clarifying shampoo and really strip my hair of all the oils I use throughout the week and gels, extra products that I'm using to manipulate my curls, especially in the front, because I need them to pop. And I just feel like that shampoo didn't really give me that. So next I'm going to go in with the leave-in conditioner. This leave-in conditioner worked really well in my hair. Like I said, I do have low porosity hair, so this worked really well for me, but this alone would not have held my curls up. So ethnic girls, I'm looking for like a curl cream or maybe a gel for you all to come out with, so I can pair with this. But just using this leave-in conditioner would not have done it for me. It definitely defined my curls, but the longevity of the curls would not have been there. So but I did like this product. I did. Did it have a scent? I don't think so. This one is lightly scented as well. Like, this one is very lightly. Me personally, like I said, I would like it to have a stronger scent. I love for my hair to smell like coconuts and shea and all of that. Give it to me, girl. Fruit, like island paradise, whatever. But I mean, that's fine. Every product doesn't have to smell. So I will rate this probably like a 9.5 out of 10. Like, it really worked very well in my hair. Last but not least, we're going to talk about the oil. This oil smells so good. If y'all can make the rest of the product smell like this, that would be key. Like, I say still have the unscented line or like lightly scented line, but I also want it to smell like this. This is the one that I want. The only thing that I would change about this is the dropper. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to show you, but I think I showed you before. You see, I'm not even like pushing or like squeezing it, and it's already dripping. Well, of course it's not doing it now, but you can see it drip. It's about to drip now. So I would change the dropper to a more narrow tip, so that way, one, it doesn't leak out, and two, when you squeeze the dropper part, all the oil won't rush out like it does. I would like a more controlled dropper, but other than that, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. So would I recommend ethnic girls to my 4C type 4 hair girlies? Yes, I would. And I'm looking forward to trying this brand again when they get more products. I might try a different line, who knows. So yeah, without further ado, thank you guys for watching my video and tuning in, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye.